Welcome to Shade and
Shade
the
in the
City.
City.
I'm your girl Treese,
It's Nels.
and today we're here to do our recap of the Real Housewives of Dubai, season 2, episode 10. Um, this always happens. This always happens, guys.
What?
I
The
don't know
name of
that.
the show?
Yeah.
Dressed to the Whines.
Yes, dressed to the one, and I loved it. That's why I don't understand. Like literally every time I get up here, I have a brain fart. But yes, dressed to the wines, and some of them were, and some of them were just basic, as Ayan said. But yeah, y'all, if you haven't
Mad.
already, she was mad, man. I really enjoyed this episode. Let us know what y'all think. Drop down in the comments. But if you haven't already, Shade Squad and all of our new viewers, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button.
And a subscribe button.
And y'all, let's jump right into it and let's get shady. All right, y'all. So we pick up where we left off, and Brooks is basically sharing with Taleen and Stansbury that the outfit choices were basically well thought out by Lisa, and this was calculated. They had a whole discussion in the van, and she's really offended by this mustard color, and believes mustard only belong on hot dogs. Okay, she's more of a
most of this background is kind of a mustard color.
right.
I wonder how she felt with this.
I don't know. But yeah, so Lisa and the other ladies decide they're gonna go to dinner without Brooks, Taleen, and Stansbury. Meanwhile, Brooks is ranting still about the mustard dress, which Stansbury loves. She's like, I'm so here for this version of Brooks. Where have you been? Okay.
Where have you been on my
life? I was thinking, I swear. And so yeah. Then she tells Talina Stansbury to go back, but let's go back to the villa and let's order some dinner. I ain't doing it. I ain't got it to do. And so they all hop on board and they decide they just not gonna go to the dinner. And I was like, well, that's real tacky. And so Lisa is telling the ladies while they're at dinner that basically she ran into Taleen on her way out and she was complaining about the dress and basically saying like she didn't like it didn't look right or whatever. And so Sarah calls Brooks and says she couldn't get on. Brooks is saying she couldn't get on the corset because there were no buttons, which apparently nobody had any buttons. So this is not an excuse. And basically says, but we ain't coming. So there you have it. We ain't coming. And you know what? I'm going to give it to Brooks for this. Shout out to keeping it real and being honest. Don't sit here, have me waiting, made me think you going to come. And they only had 20 minutes more for them to even order no food. So I can appreciate her for just being like, yeah, we ain't gonna come. But at the end of the day, it was still rude as hell. It was Lisa's, like nice Balinese dinner that she had arranged. And I just think it was like, they did everybody else's stuff. So I just think it was messed up for them to do my girl Lisa like that. But Nels, your thoughts?
I really just think that the only reason why they said that they finally said that they weren't coming, because I think they would have still took their slow ass time, is because Lisa told them the kitchen closed in 20 minutes. And they was like, okay, we can come in. Otherwise, I think they would have still took their slow ass time and let them think whatever the hell they wanted to think.
Well, I will say that I do appreciate Saba and Sarah and Ayan both all speaking on basically how disrespectful it was for the designer. And the other ladies are in the villa enjoying their meal and having a good time and turn it up. And Taleen and Brooks actually look like they finally getting along. So she's hopeful that she and Brooks are basically on the right, basically back on track to getting on the right track. And it seems like they are. So kudos to that. I mean, I can't even lie. It's so crazy to me because now they're pretending like they weren't that close of friends, which is so nuts because you can definitely tell that there was a friendship there. And it's deeper than what we've seen on this show. And it's when you miss somebody, like, you know what I mean? Oh, we went through something and then it's like, oh, we back good again. I don't know. That's the vibe that this episode gave me. So I was actually happy to see her and Taleen. And it's crazy that they're not cool again. It's just nuts.
Taleen and Brooks.
Yeah, they're not cool no more.
Well, now the other ladies at the restaurant, they feel like they are grown closer as well, especially after Sarah's outing. Ayan said that she feels like Stansbury kind of stays out of the group things to make it seem like they don't want her to be a part of it, but really she's doing it to herself.
Shout out to Ayan. That was a word.
Back at the hotel, Stansbury told Brooks that. Oh wait, I think you already said this.
What?
Well, she told her basically, that she missed her, and Brooke said, she's ready to bury the hatchet because most of their issues basically stemmed from the way she felt like she was treating Taleen. Stansbury said she's glad to no longer be public enemy number one, but really she's back at square one with Ayan. Then the ladies kind of start imitating each other, and they're like, you know what? The greatest form of flattery is this.
Imitation.
Okay. Then the ladies made it back to the house, and I think it was Brooks that told them that they looked beautiful. Ayan said, "Of course we do, and you guys look basic." I said, "Oh, somebody is upset." Okay. Then I got in their ass about how they're insecure for not showing up over some clothes. Go on, tell them about themselves, girl.
I agree.
Then Taleen basically said, she said, oh, I'm sorry. Then she told Taleen, you talking about how you didn't look good in the dress, but girl, it's better than what you got on now.
I was loving Ayan when she said that. I said, Ayan, I don't know what you had to drink when you went to dinner, girl, but yes, honey, yes.
Taleen says she don't even understand why she's so offended, and it wasn't even her day. Okay, this ain't even your event.
It don't matter. That's my best friend. She's a real fat bitch.
Okay. Stansbury says she don't even understand why Chanel is talking to her because she ain't talked to her all damn day.
Now that I can understand.
Chanel got in her ass about how she isolates herself. It makes it seem like nobody wants to be around her.
Can I just say, Ayan was my number one stunner for this episode. What? Okay, because I can appreciate you not only saying what you said at that table, and she could have let that fly, but she said, no, bitch, I'm gonna tell you to your face. Ain't gonna be no comeback. You ain't gonna see this at the reunion. No, I'm gonna tell you to your face what I feel like you're doing. I said, you better, Ayan. You better. Look, she said, you ain't never gonna catch me up again. Ain't gonna happen. Not today, Satan.
Lisa told the ladies that they're not even remorseful. Okay, they should have sent a message, something. And Taleen agreed. She was like, you're absolutely right. And she apologized for it. And she said it was a genuine apology. Then Brooks apologized. Of course, Stansbury didn't. Then the ladies kind of left, and Taleen and Brooks, they made up afterwards. And, they was playing around with their little goofy asses and finally took their asses to bed because they clearly needed it.
Right. So then we see Stansbury wake up and she's calling Sergio. And basically she's telling him, that she's upset that basically the whole voice note situation blew up in her face. And she says, while the other ladies are planning to go ATVing that day, she plans to take Ayan out to the Bali swings. I said, yes, we better see some swings in Bali. I said, you better not give us Bali and not give us swings. Okay.
Right.
So they are doing.
Like, can we do that instead? Right. I did ATV, and can we do the Bali swing?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie and don't do the swing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That would have been a fight. Not a fight, but like that would have been an argument. I would have felt the way.
If you was
gonna go to the Bali swings with this bitch, and like I'm your whole best friend, and we not going to the Bali swings.
Lisa definitely felt some type of way.
Oh, absolutely.
She definitely felt some type of way. But the ATV was Lisa's idea, wasn't it?
I don't remember because
I know they asked what they were like, what are we doing tomorrow? And no, Lisa was the one that answered and said ATVs.
See, and I know she was just supposed to be in charge of the food, so it makes me, I don't know, because Sarah had her day, Lisa had her day with the clothes and the dinner. You know what I mean? So I'm not really sure how. I don't know. That's a great question. Um. So anyway, she reminds Sergio that her birthday is 10 days away. And basically he needs to start planning. And then I we see Ayan speaking to her makeup artist,
Do
and
you
basically
believe that he forgot?
what?
Do you think he was just playing when he was like, "Oh, I forgot"?
There's no way.
Right? I was like, "Boy, you better stop it. You
There's
better."
no way you depend on somebody so much emotionally, financially, um, that you would forget their birth. I just don't believe it. He probably knows Michael's birthday too. I don't think I have to do the fan. You see it. You see it.
It's ready.
Oh, you see it. But yeah, so no, basically, Ion feels like, Stansbury betrayed her after everybody had warned her not to trust her. And basically trying to get in between her and Lisa, and she really wasn't feeling that. So, but she gonna hear her out, and she gonna go to these Bali swings.
Then they meet the ladies downstairs at breakfast. And let them know the plan. They're kind of worried that this girl is gonna push Stansbury off the swing. Chanel said, "Well, if she doesn't come back, she doesn't come back. I mean, what's the problem?" So the other ladies had, I think they was kind of aggravated a little bit that they had to go do ATVs. Um,
No, I think they would have all much rather go do the swings. First of all, it's a photo op. It's a like you're gonna have a nice dinner. Like not saying ATV isn't, but I felt like it was wrong to completely do a separate thing. I think that they should have given Ion and Stansbury, or if she wanted to pull her to the side while they were at dinner at the Bali Swings, absolutely. But I thought it was crazy to completely like not let the other girls participate. And maybe because I would have wanted to do both. So I would have felt away. I would have felt away.
I would have definitely picked it over if I had to make a choice. It would
Right.
have definitely been the volley swing. Lisa was definitely aggravated. You could see it all in her grill.
Right.
Okay.
But she looked
Um,
good though. But she looked good. Even when she was on the ATV, I said, Lisa, you better, girl.
it was so funny though. While they were on the way to the volley swings, it was literally crickets in the car with Stansbury and Ion. Like I think Stansbury tried to talk to her and she was not giving none of that. Ayan and Stansbury, they sit down for lunch to discuss the voice note. Stansbury basically told her that she would have never said anything about the voice note had she known that it was from Lisa. Ayan did admit that she didn't tell her that it was from Lisa, but she's like, regardless, she trusted her and, basically she called her out. She threw her under the bus. And she said she felt blindsided. Stansbury actually apologized,
Mm-hmm. I said,
which,
what?
right? And said, she was not trying to ruin her relationship with Lisa. So she's like, girl, what was you trying to do? What
She said,
was your
she
intention?
said, honestly, I'm gonna be in I was trying to live in my best petty life, and I just wanted to poke fun at Sarah.
That's exactly what she said. Chanel told her there's nothing she can say to make what she did okay to her. And she actually started getting emotional. Once again, Stansbury apologized and said, she tried to do a little dig at Sarah and it backfired. And she would have never done that to her. They decided that they had to learn each other's language. Okay, this is a new friendship still, and they'll take a little step back, but they want to have a good time and have some fun. Um, the other ladies, they rode on the ATVs. It was, I mean, there wasn't really much to that other than the fact that there was cows on the track. I mean, there really
Right.
wasn't much. Ion was initially scared to get on the swing. She finally did, and really, then she was like, it was beautiful. She loved it. She was like, you know what? I'll give you 1% forgiveness.
I know that was
Okay, for bringing me here. I did. I thought that was cute too, but yeah, I definitely would have preferred the Bali swing for sure.
well. Then we see Sarah and Saba. Now, everything is alleged in our opinion, but I did see on the X of the Twitter the other day, Lisa said Sarah was out here doing interviews. I didn't listen to Sarah's video, I'll be honest, but I just saw Lisa's comment. And she said something about basically stop mentioning me and keep my name out your mouth. So apparently, Sarah and Lisa are not in the best place right now. But what she did say was, let's talk about why you and Saba aren't friends anymore. And I said, ooh. So
Well,
as we lead into this,
look, well, shoot, she should have talked about it. I want to talk about it.
and
Yeah.
it was, I don't know why, but the more and more we see Saba, her confessionals, the more opinionated she gets. If they get a season 3, I would not be surprised if Saba got her a piece of gold. Okay. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, so I'm not even gonna lie to you, just because we've never, I mean, everybody kind of kisses and makes up with Sarah, but I want to get the storyline behind that breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Especially because they've been supposedly cool for so long, doing business for so long. Like they were just, we're brothers, we're happy. I want to
Well,
see.
I was about to say you can't finish that song.
Yeah, I can't finish that song. But yeah, I want to see what that be like. So that would be interesting. Are y'all here for Saba getting a piece of gold and coming to the Dubai, getting a seat? But anyway, anyway, so they have a conversation about Akeem, right? Sarah says that he's upset with her because she's supposed to do this podcast with this guy. Apparently, he takes his shirt off. That's problematic for
I guess,
Akeem.
but on his own platform, apparently. He doesn't plan on
No,
doing
that
it
he
on the
doesn't.
podcast.
Right, he doesn't do it on the podcast. But anyway, he's bothered by this. He doesn't like the fact that she's doing it. She doesn't understand why he's so insecure. Saba starts to dig in her ass, basically, and about letting this man control her. Reminds her he don't pay her bills nor her sons, and that he needs to get over it. And I was like, Saba, for once. Actually, I was with you last episode too when you was eye rolling in the car and you was getting irritated with Stansbury, but this one. Touche. I'm here with you, girl. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm still. I hope it ain't over no man, and I pray the breakdown is not over no man. I will hope Sarah got more sense than that. But
So then they're having this party. It's their last night. Stansbury starts pulling these wooden penises out of her bag. Apparently, they worship them in Bali. This is new news to me. Ayan loves them so much that she is willing to risk taking them to Dubai, knowing damn well that they're illegal. They're illegal. They will be confiscated, and you'll get a warning in the airport.
And apparently, Lisa let us know. Yeah,
she knows this. Then they also invited a energy reader to tell them about themselves. Okay, the palm reader told Sarah this is not her lucky year for love, just sadness. So be careful. Next year will be better. Saba told her to hold off on a king until next year.
Do you think that bothered her?
Yes, absolutely.
No, her saying that out loud like that in front of the other ladies. Because
it was a private conversation.
Because it was a private conversation. Mm-hmm. I absolutely clocked that. And I was like, and that's why when Lisa said what she said the other day on Twitter, I said, and that's why I said, I hope it's not over no man. Because when I saw this scene, I said, I don't think Sarah appreciated Saba saying that in front of all the other girls. That could have.
My thing is that to me, that would be, I can understand why you might be embarrassed about it for a second, but boo, it's gonna be seen all over TV. You recorded it. So whether she said it in front of them or not, they're gonna find out. So to me, that would be stupid.
I hear you. No, that makes sense.
Ayan was told that she was busy and confused. It's given dazed and confused, okay? But successful. Okay. And Stansbury still want to know this girl age. That's all she worried about. Apparently, Lisa has the results, but she is holding out on them, okay? Taleen was told that she's smart and loyal, but be careful for one woman, okay? Because she will always bring sadness. Of course, they're joking. That is Brooke, while this girl's stuck in the bathroom dealing with her lactose intolerance problems.
I felt her pain. Lord knows.
I knew you was gonna say something about
Lord
that.
knows I can relate, Brooks. Lord knows. Jesus.
Stansbury was told that she's independent and she will be having one more child, a baby boy. And she's pretty sure that it's accurate because she got a baby boy on ice. Lisa, not so much, because she said, we know ain't no baby coming out of that lady.
I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing. I was laughing when the baby, when the girl and everybody's face was like, "Oh my God!" And Lisa was like, "Are we really gonna do this?"
I think she really just aggravated about that whole the day going
Yeah.
out with Ayan. Um,
And you see, she kept telling Lisa, "Control your emotions."
mm-hmm. Lisa was told to control her emotions and keep her negative and keep
The negativity, basically.
out of her heart, okay?
Yeah.
And basically also that she's very busy. Brooks was told that her money is coming. She's very busy and to control her emotions
Money,
and
money, money,
meditate.
money. Effortlessly. Money, 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 money.
Now, during the dinner, Lisa reveals that Ayan is actually 50. Apparently, Ayan thought she was 42. Okay.
Well, no, it was between 45 and 50 years old.
But I thought, okay, then why she said,
No,
oh,
no,
I'm
so that there was like an age range. So that's why they gave her the and that's why they blew out
so
all
she
the.
still don't know her exact age.
No, but she knows it's between 40, at least because she said her ID says 42. So she wasn't, you would get what I'm saying? She
So
was,
between 45 and 50.
yes, but I
Okay.
think they said it leans closer to the 50, which that's why Stansbury was so, because she's like, now I'm the baby of the group. I said, but never.
And guess what? Ayan don't give a damn because she said, guess what? She's still gonna need a facelift before me.
Right. Because the black don't crack.
All the ladies agreed that, they did have some up and downs on the trip, but they're just like sisters. They might fight, but they overcome it. And all in all, it was a great trip. And I thought it was too. I thought it was super cute. I love seeing them on this girls' trip. And yes, I did like seeing them having their little issues, but still being able to overcome it. Apparently,
Right.
still having issues later though. But
No,
yeah.
I was. Do you think that? Well, we know this whole situation with Brooks and Taleen isn't going to last. I just wonder if we're going to be able to see it play out on the screen or if it happened afterwards. But I don't know. It's insane. All right, y'all. But and then I love when Lisa let y'all know that, hey, she forgives Ayan, but it's never forgotten.
You never forget.
Po thing. You done crossed the wrong one. What for Guan?
Whoever crossed that line,
Okay.
guarantee it be nothing to save you.
What song is that?
I think it's Akon. Are you for real?
No, I never heard that one. Never heard that song. Oh, I have heard that song. I don't like it, but yeah, okay, I've heard it.
I know somebody who was a huge Akon fan, so.
Oh, see, yeah, I don't.
Trust me, I've heard plenty of Akon.
I can do certain songs, but from Akon, but he just.
I think that's most people, but this
Yeah.
person was weird and really just loved Akon.
I really like Akon. Oh, okay, but yeah, y'all. So if you haven't already, please make sure that you have hit that like button.
Make sure you comment.
Make sure you subscribe.
And hit the notification bell.
And make sure you're following us on all the platforms. Let me do my dizzle. The Facebook, the TikTok, the Twitter, the IG. Yeah. And if you're feeling, froggy and want to leap into the collection plate and donate to help, support the channel, please, by all means, you can do so by donating to the Cash App on the screen there. But the best thing you can do, as we said, is subscribe. Because again, that is free 99 and we appreciate it. And we want to keep growing and glowing. Share us with your friends, do all the things. Do all the things that y'all do and been doing. Okay. But yeah, we appreciate y'all and we will catch you next week for another recap of the Real Housewives of Dubai. We'll catch you next week. Bye-bye.